A long time passed, and the children of Israel multiplied in Egypt. But a new king arose, one who did not remember Joseph. He feared their numbers, so he made them slaves by setting taskmasters over them, and to break their strength with hard labor. Yet still they grew. So Pharaoh gave a cruel command that every newborn son be cast into the Nile. But one child was hidden, placed in a basket among the reeds. Pharaoh's daughter found him and raised him as her own. His name was Moses. Years later, Moses saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew. He struck the man and fled to Midian. There he became a shepherd. One day, near Mount Horeb, Moses saw a bush that burned but was not consumed. God had called him there. He returned to Egypt with Aaron his brother, carrying a staff and a message to lead Israel out of bondage. Pharaoh refused, so the Lord sent signs and plagues. The Nile turned to blood, frogs covered the land, then gnats and flies. Disease struck the livestock, boils broke out on the people. Hail destroyed the crops. Locusts followed. Darkness fell thick over Egypt. Still Pharaoh would not listen. Then came the final blow. Every firstborn in Egypt died that night, but the Israelites were spared. They had marked their doors with lamb's blood as they were told. Before dawn, they left. With unleavened bread and silver from their neighbors, they walked out of Egypt as free people. Pharaoh pursued them to the sea, but God opened a path through the waters. Israel crossed on dry ground. Pharaoh's army followed and were swept away when the waters returned. In the desert, the people grew hungry, so God gave them bread from heaven. When they were thirsty, He brought water from a rock. At Mount Sinai, they stopped. The mountain trembled, thunder and lightning filled the sky. There, God gave Moses the law, written on stone. But while Moses remained on the mountain, the people made a golden calf. They worshipped what their hands had made. So judgment fell. But Moses pleaded, and God remained with them. God gave them instructions for the tabernacle, for the ark, for worship and sacrifice. Skilled hands built what God had commanded. And when it was finished, a cloud covered the tent, and the glory of the Lord filled it. From Egypt to Sinai, from slavery to covenant, God led them, not by the shortest path, but by the way they needed to go.